Like a lot of people think he's all black. It's special because he's not only black, but he's like exactly like what I have. I mean, I think it's different for everyone, no matter what race they are, just how it impacts them. But I feel that very proud for him and the United States and the step that's taking. It's just improvement from the wrong.
Wonder won first place for the state of California for the Letters to Literature contest. It's the story about the Sneetches and having stars. Some of them have stars on their bellies and some don't. And it's about being falsely judged just by your outer covering and then realizing that we're all the same. So yeah, I think he carried that, and then he somehow made this, you know, talking about his own identity.
I mean, everything I wrote, I think I knew. I just didn't know I knew it, so that kind of helped me to understand that.
That he does think about those things, and it was very special to me to read exactly what he wrote about, you know, who his mom is, who his dad is, and you know, what he's been learning about. And they'd been doing civil rights studies, so he'd been talking about that. Yeah, it was pretty deep what he was contemplating. I was definitely surprised that he mixed in those two, interwove them, about the Sneetches and then sort of about his own identity and how he sees himself. Yeah.
It makes me think that I shouldn't try to not do anything based on like my race or my age or my experience, but if I want to put my mind to something, I should go and do it. The Sneetches by Wonder Smith, age 11. Dear Dr. Seuss, every time I read one of your books, I take a new perspective on life. But your book that blew me away the most was The Sneetches. Your picture book helped me answer a question that always sat in the back of my mind. Who am I? I'm mixed. My mom is white and my dad is black. Sometimes I feel like I do and I don't have a star on my belly. In school right now, I'm studying about civil rights, and I get to take a look at what all of my ancestors have done to each other. This only makes me more confused about who I am. In preschool, when I first read your book, I remembered thinking how silly it was for the star-bellied Sneetches to think they were better than the plain-bellied Sneetches, and how the plain-bellied Sneetches weren't happy with themselves unless they had a star in their bellies. But when I read it again, and I was older, your book really spoke to my heart. It told me that you couldn't think of a person based on their outer appearance, but on how they think and treat you. And when I read it again, and I was older, I realized that one thing is true. A Sneetch is a Sneetch, and a human is a human. Your book has helped me come to appreciate myself and grasp that I should accept myself for who I am. I now know that there is not a certain part of me that I should value more or that is more important. In fact, there are no parts of me. There is just me, and I couldn't be any more grateful for that. I thank you for writing your book, The Sneetches, and I wouldn't be the same person without it. Your fan, Wonder Smith.